/ welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, wait, my eyes are a little blurry. I was riding in the cold, so you know, when that wind and everything. Alright guys, so I can barely see anything, but I know I'm on screen. Today's video, I'm gonna be doing part 2 of my small aesthetic bedroom makeover. I did part 1 already. I will have that link down below if you guys want to see it, or at the end of the video. So part 1 was just basically about me taking things out of my room, cleaning it, painting, and so on. I even moved a bed all by myself. Whoa. So if you guys want to see that part before you watch this part, go ahead and do that. So yeah, so part 2 is just gonna be about me decorating my room, showing you guys everything that I have, and basically also a room tour, and you know, like just giving you guys a little background story of some of the things that I did. I just want to say first, I'm not wearing makeup, and it's amazing how I look in the camera right now. Okay. Yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in. If you want to see the decorating part of the video and everything else, please keep watching. Yeah. Welcome to my new room. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Right here is this tool. I think I talked about this tool before. The first video that I reviewed was like a haul, and it was like basically in September where I reviewed all the things that I bought. So these are the things that I bought. These are just candles that were really affordable. I think this one is from IKEA. This one is from IKEA, and this one is actually from a local store, which is really affordable. I think I paid about $1 each for them. I'm breathing way too hard. Alright, but I will link the video so you guys will like see what I'm talking about and everything. So this is a plant that I actually recently bought. This was not the room that you're seeing now, wasn't the final room before, but because I took so long I also made changes eventually. So this is the plant that I bought last week, and this is one of the stools that I bought as well in the previous video that I talked about. This is actually DIY'd. This is a basket that I made using glue, hot glue, and it was pretty easy actually. And then I kind of stuffed it with let me just calm down. Then I kind of stuffed it with fake vines just for like this effect, like, you know, it's growing out of it and so on. So I think this was really cool to do. Coming at the top, I actually bought this shelf from Jysk, and I actually talked about it as well. And I bought this for like $1. It was really cheap. And these as well at the thrift store, you can call it in English, but it's like they call it a different name here. And then I bought these as well, which was like $1 as well. So those are like just like decorations. I DIY'd this bed head. I will link that as well if you guys would like to see it. It was really cool to do. Basically just cut up the wood and use hot glue to put them together. Coming up in the ceiling right now is this this light. I don't really know what the name of it is, but I thought it would just like give a really aesthetic vibe to my ceiling. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get these lights. They're really cheap as well, and we're on sale. Coming onto the wall, I used fairy lights, and I basically just pasted them in a pattern. Well, not really a pattern, but I just pasted them in a way so they will look really cool on the wall instead of just like throwing it on the wall and being random about it. I try to make it look more organized. These pictures are actually edited on my phone in this app called PixArt, and then I had my sister print them out, and then I had to cut them up, and then I basically pasted them on the wall using this very strong glue. It's not very strong, but it's pretty effective. So these, on the wall you can basically see different cities. These are the cities that I visited in 2019. I have the pictures up because it's just a reminder of where I was in my life and how I was at a low point, and God really like delivered me and got me out of that very sad place where I was. And it was like after my deliverance I got to travel, and I went to these cities. So they are like just a reminder, and they kind of keep me humble as well, but like my struggles that I've gotten before and everything that I've been through, and how I should always be grateful and thankful for where I'm at right now. I also like put them in like groups in a way. So well, not really, I thought I did. Well, these three at the bottom, they were like next to each other, cities next to each other, I guess. These are cities in Italy, and this one as well. That's, yeah, whatever. All right, so at the top here I have these plants. This one is actually fake, but that one is actually real. I hope it doesn't die. And then I have these that I talked about as well previously in the haul video that I talked about. So like I said, if you guys want to go see that, they are there. This is just like a metallic, I didn't even take off the price tag, but it's just like a metallic fake plant ball, I guess. Can you call it that? I don't know. And then I bought this as well, which was like $1 or something. Yeah, I think it was $1 at the store. This is actually a painting that I did. I absolutely and truly in love with this painting. I put it in my room and I leave the others in my living room because it's like the best thing ever. It doesn't really make sense to other people, but the reason why I love this painting is because I just love the contrast between what's going on outside, because this is actually a picture that I downloaded and printed out from Google. So it's actually a picture showing, I think, a part of New York, and this is like the realistic, this is a real picture, but then on the inside it's a painting. When I look at it, it just reminds me of somehow of like how I think sometimes, or how I feel sometimes when I'm inside and I'm in my zone. I'm in like this different world, but then when I step outside into the real world, it's different. So I just love so much the contrast between the picture in through the window and actually the painting inside. And I think I want to like continue something like that and like make more. All right, down here is a real plant. I think it's the ivy plant, and actually made this as well. It's also this hanging wall shelf. I made it in the first part of this video, in the part 1 actually. So if you guys want to see that, go ahead. Then down here you have this it looks kind of old school, but this is the heater that's inside my room. I don't really use it that much because the floor has heating, so then it's just not that cold. And I also have another heater as well. Like, the minus with this room is that I can't get like natural sunlight because outside, oh, you can't see it, but can you see it? Yeah. Outside is my window right here is underneath the walk-in area for those who live upstairs. So unfortunately, when the sun shines, I don't really get the sun here, but it goes through my living room. Yeah, so next is this plant as well that I bought. It looks like it's freaking dying. I hope it's not, but the leaves look kind of droopy, and I'm kind of worried because I've never really had plants that much before, and this is like my first time really, so I'm really hoping that it's not dying. All right, so next is this abstract painting or picture or whatever, and I also talked about that too in the previous video, in the first one. This is a bamboo. I actually bought this from, it's much longer. I bought like a 2-meter bamboo from this company in Spain called 𝘱𝘕𝑗. And I had like such a bad experience with the company because not only did my order take 2 months to arrive, the quality of the bamboo was a mess because it was supposed to be like a green, like a natural bamboo color, like a green light brown color, but instead it came in this dark brown color, and the quality of it is really bad as well. It's really dry, and it just looks like it was sitting in the warehouse for a long time. So I was just like so pissed, and I started like, you know, before I was like really upset with them, and then after I got the bamboo and everything, because I thought they stole my money, I was like, maybe I should have, you know, apologized. But now that I saw the quality afterwards, I was like, I'm not gonna apologize. All right, so here is my clothing stand. Actually, yeah, you guys, if you watch part 1, you will know. And this is basically just some of my stuff that I have for winter. I don't really wear all of these, but they look really nice on the rack, and as you can see, I kind of sorted them out based on color. So you have the darker tones or the more vibrant, and then it goes on transition into something lighter. This is my closet. I won't really show that because yeah, it's kind of messy as well in there. And then here I have my suitcase, which has some other clothes as well. This is where I used to hang my clothes when they need to dry. Then I have my the ironing board. I don't even really use that. And then on the door is just this bag that I have. So that is basically my entire room. I thought it would like, yeah. And then you have the bed, which is really basic, like it's super basic. My bed is super basic because I'm just not big on pillows. I don't use that many pillows. I have like 2 pillows. The other one is in the living room area, but I just don't really use a lot of pillows, and I don't really like it too because I feel like they're gonna suffocate me eventually. So my bed is usually super basic. I don't have those big extra sheets. I just have what I need and I'm comfortable. So everyone's different, you know, in that department, but that's just me. One of the best things about the room is that when you turn the lights off, it looks exactly like this. Look at this. This is absolutely amazing, and the video does not give enough of what the room actually looks and feels like. When you're like here in the moment, it looks absolutely amazing. It looks so aesthetic and it looks so cozy as well, and I just love that. So sometimes, you know, I don't do it really, but it's really cool if I want to come in here and say I'm gonna watch a movie or I'm gonna relax and just like, you know, eat some snacks or whatever. I don't really keep the window like that because I'm afraid that people are gonna pass and look at me sleeping. So I do use a big ass sheet over the window because I don't play that. Alright, so that is basically my room. Like, this is it. Oh yeah, and then there's this mirror right here. Oh my god, don't look at me. Alright, so there's this mirror right here. It's very basic, but it's good enough, and the background is also nice, you know, if I'm gonna take pictures or whatever. So I don't really take pictures in mirrors though, but I'm just saying, like, in case I want to. Alright guys, so thank you so much for watching. I did not film an outro, but thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this bedroom makeover, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Check out the other two videos if you want to see the entire process, if you want to see what I bought, and if you also want to see how I cleaned up my room and how I moved everything and the way it looked before I came to this. And it did take some time to do all of this. So if you guys want to, like, you know, see everything from the start, I will link those videos down below as well, and I will also leave them in at the end of the video, or I will like leave links and so on. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for tuning into this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye. Bye. Bye.